Nakita na?
Yes po.
Opo.
Okay, so inventory estimation. So from our previous discussion, na-discuss na natin yung general concept ng inventories and also yung inventory cost flow technique. So dito naman tayo sa inventory estimation using the gross profit method. Okay, so ano ba yung inventory estimation? So it is an accounting practice that is followed by companies to find out the value of unsold inventory stock at the time they are preparing their financial statements when it's not possible to take a physical count. So, syempre, the normal practice of an entity to know the inventory on hand or yung kanilang remaining balance of inventory is doing the physical count, no? But there are instances when the standard allows the inventory estimation. So ano yung mga instances na yun? So the first one is the preparation of interim statements. No? Pag sinabi nating interim reporting, no, we prepare the financial statements for a period for a less than of 1 year. Okay, usually quarterly po yan. No? So it is not wise decision naman para sa entity na mag-conduct sila ng physical counting every quarter, no? Lalo na kapag meron silang large amount of inventory. So, inaalaw po ng standard to use the inventory estimation. Pero class, pagdating sa annual reporting, required po na mag-physical count para malaman natin kung magkano ba talaga yung accurate inventory balance. The second one is the determination of inventory loss due to fire and other catastrophe or theft of merchandise. Okay, class, no? So, syempre, class, pag nagkaroon ng fire or other catastrophe, no? For example, natupok ng apoy yung inventory natin or nasama sa baha yung inventory natin, therefore wala tayong maika-count, no? So hindi possible yung physical counting, therefore gagamit tayo ng inventory estimation. Okay, kasi class, we have to report sa stakeholders natin, or for example, insured yung ating inventory, no? So high value yung ating inventory, kailangan natin i-report or i-disclose yung inventory loss. Okay, so gagamit tayo ng inventory estimation. And then the last one is the proof of the reasonable accuracy of a physical count. This is popularly known as the gross profit test. No, so ginagamit natin yung inventory estimation class para ma-verify natin kung tama din ba yung actual count ng inventory natin, no? Kapag kasi medyo malayo yung estimate natin at saka dun sa actual count ng inventory, nagre-raise ito ng na maaaring meron tayong inventory shortage or meron tayong inventory overage, no? Therefore, we have to investigate, no? Bakit malayo yung estimate natin kesa dun sa actual count, no? Maaari kasing ninanakaw na ng employees natin, no? Hindi natin alam, ninanakaw na yung mga inventory natin. Okay. So there are two ways on how to estimate the inventory. So the first one po is the gross profit. Yan yung sa chapter 13. Chapter 14 naman is the retail method. Okay, so sa gross profit method, the cost of goods sold is determined. Okay, so alam ko familiar na kayo dito class, di ba? Sa net sales less cost of goods sold is equal to gross profit. Tama ba? Tama ba class? Ikaw sa ba ako? Gamit nyo na ba to? Okay. So, net sales less cost of goods sold is equals to gross profit. So, ma'am, bakit po natin kukunin si cost of goods sold? Ano yung kinalaman niya sa ending inventory? So, pag nalaman kasi natin si cost of goods sold plus, we can apply na dito sa second formula natin, which is total goods available for sale. So, mako-compute natin siya using the beginning inventory plus the net purchases is equal to total goods available for sale less cost of goods sold is equals to ending inventory. So, sa inventory estimation, ito yung hinahanap natin plus si estimated ending inventory. So, paano ba natin gamitin si gross profit method? Gagamit tayo ng gross profit ratio or gross profit rate. Okay. Kapag ang gross profit rate natin is based on sales, therefore nasa 100% po. Nasa net sales po yung 100%. Kapag ang gross profit rate naman is based on cost, therefore nasa cost of goods sold yung 100%. Okay, so yan yung tatandaan yung class sa gross profit rate. Okay, for example, class, ibibigay sa problem yung net sales 1,000 pesos. Okay. At syempre, hindi pa ibibigay si cost of goods sold. Ang ibibigay sa ating class is the gross profit rate. For example, 20%. 20% based on sales. So, 100% si sales, si 20% daw ay si gross profit. Therefore, makukuha natin yung cost ratio, which is 80%. So, 100% less 80% is equals to 20%. So, dito makukuha nyo na si cost of goods sold. So, 1,000 times 80%, this is 800. And this one is 200. So, pag nakuha niyo na si cost of goods sold dyan, class, ilalagay natin siya dito sa second formula, 800. And then, ang kanyang, for example, na-compute natin ang total goods available for sale for 1,200. Therefore, ang ending inventory natin is 400. Okay, so, what if naman, class? What if the gross profit rate is based on cost? So, for example, the gross profit rate is equals to 60% based on cost. So, this would be 60%, si gross profit rate. And then, yung ating cost of goods sold, siya yung 100% kasi based on cost. And then, si net sales natin would become the 160%. So, 160 minus 100, that is equal to 60%. Okay, so para malaman natin yung 100% sa cost of goods sold, yung 1,000 i-divide niya sa 1.60. 1,000 divided by 1.60, this would become 625. Ito po yung cost of goods sold natin. Then 1,000 less 625 is 375. So if you want to check kung tama yung ginawa ninyo, class, so di ba 60% daw ng gross profit based on cost. So 375, which is the gross profit, 625, no, which is the cost of goods sold. I-multiply nyo siya sa 60%, dapat you'll get 375. So, the answer is 375. So, tama yung pag-compute nyo ng cost of goods sold. Naintindihan, class?
Yes po.
Okay. So, ito, class, a reminder pala natin, no? Sa pag-compute ng net sales, no, for the purpose of estimating inventory, mapa-gross profit man yan or the retail method, ang ibabawas lang po natin sa net sales is si sales returns. Sales returns lang. Si sales discount tsaka si allowances, hindi natin ibabawas sa net sales. Okay. Mapa-gross profit man yan or the retail method. Okay, so try natin itong first problem. Illustration number 1. So the following information is available for any company for 3 months ended March 31, 2021. So ginamit niya po yung inventory estimation kasi magre-report siya ng interim for March 31, 2021. So inventory for January 1, 2021, 1,200,000. So ito po yung beginning inventory. We have the purchases, 4.5 million. Freight in, 300,000. And we have sales, 6,400,000. So the gross margin was 25% of sales. So what is the estimated inventory balance at March 31, 2021? Okay, so una class, i-apply natin yung formula natin, which is hanapin natin si cost of goods sold using the gross profit method. Okay, net sales less cost of goods sold is equals to gross profit. Ang net sales natin is 6,400,000. So wala tayong sales returns, therefore itong buo yung ilalagay natin. Cost of goods sold, yan yung hahanapin natin. Hindi rin given si gross profit. Okay. Dahil the gross margin was 25% of sales, so ibig sabihin this is based on sales, 100% si net sales. At si gross profit naman or gross margin is 25%. So therefore, si cost ay 75%. So 6,400,000 times 75%, magkano yan?
4,800,000 po.
Okay, 4,800,000. So hindi ko na ilalagay si gross profit kasi ito naman yung importanteng kukunin natin plus si cost of goods sold. And then pupunta tayo dun sa next formula natin, which is TGAS less cost of goods sold is equals to gross profit. So ipapakompute pa sa ating plus si TGAS. Okay, so inventory beginning, we will add the purchases, the freight in. We have the beginning of 1, 2, purchases of 4.5 million. And we have the freight in 300,000. So therefore, ang ating total goods available for sale, magkano to?
6 million po.
Okay, 6 million. Ibawas natin si cost of goods sold. COGS na lang. 4.8. So 4.8 million. Therefore, ang ating estimated ending inventory, magkano?
1.2 po.
1.2 million. So this is the answer. 1.2 million. No, so again, yung inventory estimation, ini-estimate natin magkano daw yung unsold inventory stock. So meaning yun yung estimated ending inventory. The second illustration class. So on the eve of June 15, 2021, a fire destroyed the entire merchandise inventory of Chronic Merchandising Corporation. So natupok lahat ng inventory ni Chronic Merchandising. So the merchandise was not insured with any insurance. The following data were gathered. We have the inventory for January 1, 250,000, the purchases, the sales, the markup percentage on cost. What is the approximate inventory loss as a result of fire? So, tinatanong sa ating class is the inventory loss. So, syempre yung loss nating class is lahat ng inventory on hand natin na nasa warehouse ni Chronic Merchandising. Kasi lahat daw yon, the entire merchandise is natupok ng apoy. Okay, so ganun ulit class, net sales less cost of goods sold equals to gross profit. Okay. So, napakasimple ng problem. Binigay sa atin sales 2 million. Walang sales returns. Cost of goods sold, yan yung hinahanap. Gross profit, hindi rin natin alam. Okay. Binigay sa atin ang markup percentage on cost. So, therefore, pag based on cost, 100% C, cost of goods sold. And then the gross profit rate is 25%. Therefore, magkano ang percentage ni sales? We have
125 po.
Okay, 125%. Okay, to compute for the cost of goods sold, anong gagawin natin?
2 million divided by 125% po.
Okay, 2 million divided by 125%. Magkano to, class?
1,600,000.
Okay, 1,600,000. So, 2 million divided by 125,000. Therefore, ang gross profit natin ay 400,000. So, if you want to check kung tama yung pag-compute nyo, so all you have to do is 400,000 times, 1,600,000 times 25%, it should be 400,000. So, 1,600,000 times the 25%, it should be 400,000. So, tama naman ang 400,000. Okay. So, nalaman nyo na si cost of goods sold. Punta na tayo dun sa TIGAS less cost of goods sold is equals to ending inventory. So, papakompute pa sa atin. Inventory beginning. We have the purchases. Okay. So, beginning, we have 250,000 and 1.5 for the purchases is equal to TIGAS. Paano to? 1,750.
750 po.
Okay, 1,750. Bawas natin si cost of goods sold. Cost of goods sold, we get na 1,600. The estimated ending inventory, magkano?
150 po.
Okay, 150,000. So, ito daw yung estimated ending inventory ni Chronic. So, lahat daw ito ay na-destroyed ng fire. So, therefore, this is the answer. So, pag sinabi sa problem, 60% of the entire merchandise inventory of Chronic Merchandising Corporation has been destroyed. Therefore, i-multiply nyo pa siya sa 60%. No? So, i-check nyo lagi, class, kung ilang percentage ba yung natutok ng apoy. So, you have to multiply pa. Pag entire, of course, yung buong ending inventory natin, yun yung ating inventory loss. So, 150,000. And also, class, no, kapag sinabi sa problem, meron pa pala tayong maibebenta. Okay, ano gagawin natin, class? For example, natupok lahat itong 150,000. Tapos, yung mga scrap, class, no, pwede pa natin siya maibenta amounting to 10,000. Meron pa siyang scrap value. Pwede pa natin maibenta sa bote bakal ng 10,000 yung mga bakal na parts ng inventory. Therefore, ang inventory loss natin, inventory loss, will become 140,000 lang. Ito lang yung loss natin. Kasi si 10,000 is marirealize pa natin siya into cash. Maibebenta pa natin siya. Okay. So, dito tayo sa next problem. Illustration. So, the following information appears in Davila Company's records for the year ended December 31, 2021. Okay, we have the inventory for January 1, 325,000. So, ito yung beginning balance. The purchases, 1,140,000. Purchase returns, 40,000. We have the freight in 30,000. The sales 1,700,000. Sales discount 10,000, and the sales returns 15,000. Okay. So on December 31, the company conducted the physical inventory, which revealed the ending inventory was only 210,000. So the Villa's gross profit on net sales remained constant at 30% in recent years. So based on sales po, yung kanyang gross profit margin. Davila suspects that some inventory may have been pilfered by one of the company's employees. No? So, pakonti-konti daw na ninanakaw ng isang employee niya yung kanyang inventory. Okay, so how much is the estimated cost of missing inventory on December 31? So, magkano daw yung nawawalang inventory niya? Okay. So, una class, again, no, kukunin natin yung cost of goods sold. So, using the gross profit method. Okay, net sales less cost of sales, cost of goods sold is equals to gross profit. Gross profit. Magkano si net sales?
1,005 po.
Ha?
1,690,000 po.
1,690,000?
1,685 po.
Okay, 1,685,000. So, ang ibabawas natin class is si sales returns. Itandaan nyo class ha, si sales returns. Kasi si sales returns, siya yung may effect sa physical count ng inventory. Kasi sinauli sa atin yung inventory. So, ito dapat yung mag-reflect. So, 1,685,000 less cost of goods sold. So, hindi pa natin alam in the gross profit. So, binigay sa atin the gross profit rate is 30% based on sales daw. So, therefore, this would become 100%. The cost of goods sold, syempre, 70%. Magkano ang cost of goods sold natin?
1,263,750 po.
Ano, again?
1,263,750.
Parang iba. 1,685 times 7.
1,179,500.
Okay, no? So, 1,179,500. So, hindi na natin kukunin si gross profit. Okay, so, again, doon na naman tayo sa next formula. Tigas less cost of goods sold is equals to gross profit. So, pinapa-compute pan sa atin si Tigas. Inventory beginning, we will add purchases. Ibawas natin si purchase returns. Purchase returns. I-add natin si freight in. Okay. Sa purchases class, okay, di ba sa net sales, sa sales, binabawas natin si sales returns. Pagdating po sa purchases, ibabawas natin lahat. Si returns, mapa-allowances yan, mapa-discount yan, ibabawas natin. Okay. Ang naiba lang class ay si sales po. Kung saan sales returns lang ang ibabawas. Pagdating sa purchases, lahat ibabawas, si returns, si discount, saka si allowances. Okay, we have the beginning 325,000. We have the purchases 1,150,000. We have the purchase returns 40,000. We have freight in 30,000. Magkano ang tigas natin?
1,465,000.
Okay, 1,465,000. 65,000. And ibawas na natin si cost of goods sold na na-compute natin kanina. 1,179,500 Therefore, ang estimated ending inventory natin, magkano?
285,500 po.
285,500. Okay. No, yan na ba yung missing inventory natin?
Hindi po.
Di po.
Hindi. Okay. Kasi yung sa ending inventory natin, per count, no, nagbilang si Dahlia, per count. We have 210,000. 210,000. So, tama nga si Dahlia, no? Merong nawawala sa kanyang ending inventory. Pero, syempre, hindi ganun ka-accurate, of course, itong inventory estimation. Kaya nga tinawag siyang estimate lang based on computation lang. Kailangan pa ng additional investigation. Ending inventory, cost of missing inventory. Okay. Magkano to, class?
75,500 po.
75,000. So this is the answer. $75,000. Okay, so dito tayo, class, sa mahabang problem. Okay. So kung napansin nyo, meron ng accounts receivable. So malamang hindi given si sales. Okay, so on December 31, 2021, a typhoon damaged a warehouse of SG Corporation. The entire company and many accounting records stored in the warehouse were completely destroyed. Although the inventory was not insured, a portion could be sold for scrap. Through the use of microfilm records, the following data were gathered. So meron pa tayong nakuhang mga data. So we have the inventory for January 1. So ito po yung beginning, 500,000. We have the purchases. We have the cash sales. We have the collections of accounts receivable, including the amount of recovery, 2,520,000. We have the accounts receivable for January 1, 210. Accounts written off, 9,600. Recovery of accounts written off, 3,600,000. We have the allowance for bad debts, January 1, 10,500. Accounts receivable, December 31. Net of required allowance, 342,000. We have the sales returns, 36,000. Sales discount, 14,400. Purchase return, 60,000. Purchase discount, 12,000. Freight in. We have the salvage value of inventory, 60,000. Please take note of this one. And then the gross profit percentage on sales, okay, based on sales siya, 32%. So the company consistently measures doubtful accounts in percent of accounts receivable. So natatandaan niyo pa ba yung inyong AR and allowance for doubtful accounts? Okay. Ang ginamit daw is percentage of accounts receivable. So therefore, yung ending accounts receivable, if we multiply it to a certain percentage, makukuha din natin si allowance for doubtful accounts ending. And also, yung beginning accounts receivable, if we multiply it to a percentage of receivables, makukuha natin si beginning accounts receivable. So, yung ginawa nating activity last time, no? So, how much is the value of inventory loss? So, tinatanong how much is the inventory loss. Therefore, material po itong binigay na salvage value of inventory. So, try na natin itong to. Ano yung una nating kukunin, class?
Net sales po.
Okay, net sales less cost of goods sold is equals to gross profit. So, given ba si net sales? Binigay si cash sales. How about the credit sales? We have to compute. So, syempre, pag AR, gagamit tayo ng T-account. Okay. accounts receivable. We have the beginning, we have the credit sales, we have the collections, excluding recovery, we have the written off, write-off na lang. We have yung mga binabawas natin na sales returns, tsaka sales discounts. And we have the ending. Beginning AR, magkano?
210,000 po.
Okay, 210,000. Credit sales, hahanapin natin class. Hindi binigay class kasi cash sales lang yung given. Collections excluding recovery. Magkano? Collections excluding recovery.
$2,516,400 po.
Okay, 2,516,400. So we have collections including the amount of recovery, 2,520. Therefore, we have to deduct the recovery of the accounts written of not 3,600. So 2,516,400. Write-off magkano?
96 po.
Okay, 96. Sales returns,
36,000.
36,000. Sales discounts,
14,400 po.
okay, 14,400. Ending AR, binigay sa atin class. Net of required allowance, ibig sabihin, binawas niya dyan si allowance for doubtful accounts. No? Binawas niya dito si allowance for doubtful accounts. Eh di ba pag nag-TT account tayo dito, hindi pa natin binabawas si allowance for doubtful accounts. So therefore, kukunin natin yung gross amount, no? Gross amount ng accounts receivable. Okay, so we have accounts receivable net, net of allowance for doubtful accounts, net of ADA. We have 342,000. Magkano ba yung allowance for doubtful accounts natin ng ending? Yun yung hahanapin naman natin ngayon class. Allowance for doubtful accounts ng ending. So, check nyo class kung ano yung mga information pertaining to allowance for doubtful accounts. Binigay sa ating class allowance for bad debts January 1. This is the beginning. Okay. Bad debts, binigay ba? Binigay ba si bad debt expense? Di ba we have the T account dyan, the BRB, tsaka WE. Binigay ba si bad debt expense? Hindi binigay si bad debt expense. So therefore, hindi natin magagamit yung T account. So ma'am, paano na natin malalaman si allowance for doubtful accounts? Ito pa yung isang information class. The company consistently measures doubtful accounts in percent of accounts receivable. Okay, so kung ano daw, consistently daw ina-apply yung percent of accounts receivable. So therefore, yung ADA natin na beginning, which is 10,500, if we are going to divide it to the accounts receivable beginning, 210,000, no? So AR beginning, parehas beginning ito class, makukuha natin yung percentage. So 10,500 divided by 210,000. Therefore, ang ginagamit po ng entity na percentage of accounts receivable is 5%. Now, remember class, itong beginning na to ay nanggaling yan sa last year balance. No? Ito din yung ending ng December 31. Ito yung ending ng December 31, 2020. Okay. ginawa siyang beginning nitong January 1, 2021. At ito po yung percentage na ginagamit, 5%. Okay, so therefore, nalaman natin plus na ang ninet po natin dito sa accounts receivable ay 5% ang ibinawas natin. Paano ngayon natin makukuha yung gross amount? 5% yung ginamit na percentage of accounts receivable. So, 5% si Ada. Magkano ngayon yung gross amount ni accounts receivable? Paano nyo makukuha yan, class? % plus, nakabawas na to sa 5%. Paano nyo makukuha yung gross amount?
Ma'am, i-divide po sa 1.5, 1.05.
Hindi 1.05?
I-divide
Eh
po
di
sa
mas liliit. So, kung ginamit natin si 105%, mas maliit na yung si gross. Oh. Eh dapat mas malaki si gross.
Divide.
Saan natin i-divide?
5% po.
5%? So, pag dinivide natin si 342 divide by 5%, so 5% di sobrang laki ng ating gross. So, pag binawas natin yan, hindi 5% plus. Paano? Sa 342,000 plus, nakaneto na siya, binawas na yung 5%. Paano natin makukuha yung gross?
Divide na
Times po.
Ha? Lahat na lang ano? Hindi natin ita-times. Ang gagawin natin, class, i-divide natin sa 95%. 342 divide by 95%, makukuha natin si gross amount. 360,000. So, kung ibabawas ko yan, 360,000 less 342,000, magkano to? 360 less 18,000. So, para ma-verify natin, class, 18,000 times, 360,000 times 5%, magkano? Mapahiya ako. 360,000 times 5%, so 18,000. So, we want to check kung tama yung kinuha yung percentage. Yung gross amount po natin is 360,000. Okay, so therefore, ang credit sales natin, magkano? Magkano si credit sales? Magkano si credit sales?
$2,694,000 po.
2694. Parang hindi 2694.
2 million times
Magkano?
2,726,400 po.
Okay. 2,726,400. So, para dun sa mga hindi pa alam kung paano gamitin ito, class, no, ito total nyo si credit and then ito total nyo si debit, dapat equal sila. So therefore, kung may kulang dito, yun yung dagdagan ninyo. So total, pare sila ng total, 2,936,400 sa pareho. Okay. So nalaman na natin class C, credit sales. So therefore, kukunin na natin si total sales. We have the cash sales, 273,600. We will add the credit sales para makuha natin si total sales. We have 2,726,400. Okay. This will become our total sales. Magkano to?
3 million po.
3 million po.
3 million? Okay. 3
Yeah.
million. And then, ilas na ngayon natin si sales returns. Magkano si sales returns?
36,000 po.
Okay, 36,000. Okay. Plus, no, ganito yung pagkuha natin ng credit sales. Hindi ko siya ginawang net credit sales dito. Kaya sinama ko dito si sales returns siya kasi sales discount. Okay, less natin si sales returns. Magkano ang ating net sales?
2,964,000.
2,964,000. So, pinahirapan tayo ng sales class. Sana hindi tayo pahirapan ni Tigas. Okay. So, net sales less cost of sales. Dito na tayo sa net sales less cost of goods sold is equals to gross profit. Net sales, we computed as 2,964. Ang cost of goods sold, hindi pa given, of course. Gross profit, hindi rin given. So, binigay sa atin the gross profit percentage of 32%. Based on sales daw, so 100% natin. Si net sales, si cost of goods sold, 68%, tama? Tama ako, no? 68%. So, magkano ang cost of goods sold natin?
2,015,520.
520? 2,000,005, ano? Sorry. 2 million.
2,015,000 po.
Okay, 15,520. Therefore, ang gross profit natin, hindi na natin alamin. Okay, so, nalaman na natin si cost of goods sold, alamin naman natin si Tigas. Inventory beginning, we have purchases. Okay, so ano pa ba? We have purchase returns saka purchase discount. So, purchase returns, purchase discounts, paid in. Ayan. Inventory beginning, we have 500,000. Purchases natin, 2,200,000. Purchase returns, we have 60,000. Bawas natin si 60,000. And then si 12,000 din, ibabawas natin to plus. Paid in, 21,600. Therefore, ang tigas natin, magkano?
4,600.
2,600,000 at 2,649,000. 2,649,600. So, yan si Tigas. Magkano si cost of goods sold? Less COGS, yun na-compute natin kanina. 2,015,520. Therefore, ang ating estimated ending inventory, magkano?
634,080.
634,080. Tama?
Yes po.
Okay. Ito na ba yung inventory loss?
Hindi po.
Yes. Bakit?
Estimated po siya. Yung parang, ano po, estimated po.
Okay, estimated natin siya, no? Magkano si inventory loss natin? Kano si inventory loss?
60,000 po.
Hindi 60,000?
574.80 po.
Okay, 574.80. Ibabawas po natin si salvage value of inventory. Pag sinabi kasing salvage value of inventory, ito pa yung masasalba natin, class, no? Ito pa yung pwede nating maibenta. Marahil yung inventory niya meron pang, for example, mga bakal-bakal dun, class, pwede pa niyang ibenta, no? Or for example, meron pang mga parts doon na hindi naman masyadong natupok, pwede pa niya, may value pa yung inventory, pwede pa ibenta. So, hindi po lahat nitong estimated ending inventory, yan na yung loss natin. Meron pa kasi tayong pwedeng maibenta, class. So, therefore, ang inventory loss natin, 574,000. So, this is the answer for this problem. May tanong, class? Kung 1 point lang naman to, iwanan nyo na lang, sure. May tanong? May tanong, class? Meron pa akong isang problem pero kulang na sa time. Mahaba din kasi yun. So mag-practice kayo, class, ha? Lalong-lalo na yung sa gross profit margin, yung mga gumagamit ng percentages, no? Ma-apply nyo kasi yan hindi lang dito sa ano natin, pati sa ibang subject ninyo, no? Lalong-lalo na po yung T account ng mga AR, AP, inventory, lahat po yan, allowance for doubtful accounts, lahat po yan magkakakonekta. Lalo na po sa auditing problems.